Hello, and welcome to the new school year. Especially to all our new employees, we're excited to have you with us. I hope everyone had a relaxing and enjoyable summer break, and we're ready to jump into another year of working with our students. As you can see, this year we're having a different type of opening day. We're not meeting all together as we have done in the past in order to maximize training and preparation time. But we still wanted to take this opportunity to give you important updates about this year. So instead, we made this video, which will include comments from Shay and Amy Bader, our Board of Directors Vice President. Their comments will follow mine. First of all, speaking of changes, many of us are starting in different roles, like myself. As we begin this year, I'm looking forward to building relationships with all of you and keeping the district moving in a positive direction. We have been working hard this summer to prepare for today and the entire year. The health and safety plan remains in place to ensure we have the safest environments around the district for working and learning. Our health and safety team members will meet quarterly and are available anytime we need them should there be any concerns. Like in districts nationwide, the pandemic has taken a toll on many of our students, and learning loss is a real concern. My hope for this year is that we can refocus on teaching and learning to address the needs of our students. To help us, we have some updated resources I'd like to talk about. Our strategic plan, the framework for impacting student learning, has been revised with equity at the foundation of our district so that we may embrace the diverse voices and perspectives in our school community. This represents a continuous improvement plan for us. We will constantly review and utilize it to ensure that we're striving toward the goals and benchmarks. As part of the plan, principals will be asking you to help create building-specific comprehensive plans that pertain to schools while aligning with the overall strategic plan. Another major step that we took over the summer was to finish consolidating all of the student handbooks into a unified K-12 version. We did this to create a more consistent approach for organizational policies and procedures, as well as incorporate a restorative approach to discipline. As a final update, coming soon will be an equity action plan stemming from the equity audit and our ongoing desire to have equity be the foundation of our educational system. The plan outlines goals, action steps, proposed timelines, and resources needed. Each action step is also aligned with the specific individuals or groups who will work together to complete each step. Altogether, these refinements will give us sharper tools to help our students recover from any lost learning. Having said all this, one critical part of our district remains the same: you. All of you and the connections we have with each other and with our students are the key to creating a culture of belonging. That's why we are all here, to uplift all students and make sure that we are receiving all the resources they need to thrive. That's what equity means in my mind, doing the best we can for every single student in our district. Looking ahead, I realize that I have much to learn in this new role and many new people to meet, especially at the elementary level. One thing I already know is that we have a great team of faculty, staff, and administrators around the district. And this gives me confidence that this will be a successful year. In all this, I would be remiss if I didn't mention an opening day tradition, our annual group of young celebrities. I'm sure many of you anticipated seeing the students that we have been following since kindergarten, but unfortunately, they weren't able to be part of this year's program. However, I know we would all like to see them again, and we'll try our best to make sure that happens next year as they become seniors. Finally, I'd like to thank all of the individuals who have worked so hard this summer and to everyone facilitating opening day events. And thank you to our faculty and staff for continued dedication to our students. And we appreciate everyone's commitment as we prepare to welcome back students on August 23rd.
Thank you to Mr. Johnson for offering me this chance to speak to you briefly on the opening day of our 2022-2023 school year. And also to Amber Concepcion, the president of the board, for allowing me to take her place this year as she wraps up a summer family trip. I want to acknowledge how difficult aspects of the past several years have been for everyone who works in education. It's been a bit like hiking up Mount Nittany, right? A bit rocky, but with scattered wildflowers, occasionally slippery and steeper than you remembered, but you keep thinking about the view at the top until you step in a pile of dog poop and then it's smelling every time the wind shifts. But there's that view at the top. These past couple of years have been that kind of tough climb, one filled with unexpected detours and difficulties. In all seriousness, I know the challenges everyone has faced in recent years have been significant. For many, it has resulted in major life changes and altered futures. And yet, with all that has been happening in personal lives, each of you are here today tackling growth in your professional lives. And on behalf of the board and our community, I extend heartfelt thanks. There's no more important work in my mind. Today, let's do our best to set aside past difficulties and look to shaping the future. So much of children's future seems uncertain at this moment, and yet nowhere is there more opportunity to impact that future than in school. I strongly believe school represents opportunity in so many varied ways for children. School is the opportunity to build friendships. It is a place to obtain knowledge. School is where skills are acquired and refined. It is a place to explore and be curious. For some, school is the place to be fed and nourished on so many levels. For others, it is a place safe from violence and harsh words. For some, school is where someone will smile at them, even hug them. And for others, it is an opportunity to try again. At times, school can be a lonely place. Some days it is a place of barbs and hurt. At times, it is where students cry, both tears of joy and sorrow. Other times, school is filled with opportunities for laughter and music. Many days, school is exciting and so meaningful. Most days, it is where our children spend the hours of their life. All these times, all these varied children, they are opportunities for refuge and growth. They are also opportunities for our SCASD community to have impact and shape both individual and collective futures. When I send my children to school each day, I hope they embrace every precious opportunity before them. I want to thank each of you for embracing the opportunities before you this coming year. Opportunities to educate and care for the children of our community. I wish you all a wonderful school year, and may all your hikes, real or metaphorical, be completely dog poop free. Have a great year.
Welcome to the 2022-2023 school year. I am Shay McGowan. I am the president of SCAA, as well as I am just a math teacher from the high school. Anybody feel this way? If you do, you're not alone. But because we can't stop the world from turning, we have another school year in front of us. A school year that hopefully will be one of the best. Because we are employees of SCASD, we will give our very best to our students each day. And we all know that that best looks different every day. And we will all love our students. One of the things that bothers me when you're talking to people out in the public or anybody when they say you're just a teacher. Sometimes I'll hear employees say, I'm just a school teacher, or I'm just a SCASD employee. Wait, I think I might have introduced myself as just a math teacher, right? Well, I guess I am just a math teacher if some of the following translates to what just means. I just teach your child to read and write. I just teach your child to think, be kind, and persevere. I just devise ways for your child to blossom creatively. I just counsel your child when they have a problem. I just play detective to determine how your child learns best. I just wipe the tears and console your child as they face their fears. I just encourage students to go out and explore the world around them. I just help families find financial support when funds are low. I just act as a lawyer to decipher the many laws associated with educating your child. I just entertain to capture your child's attention before any learning can happen. I just make sure students are well, and if they are not, know how to get them the support they need. I just write many reports to ensure your child learns and progresses through those standards. I just adapt and modify activities so that all children can participate. I just commit to making sure children's basic needs are met. I just mentor and love your child while I have them in my care. I will just be a friend to a student who appears to be friendless. I am just a confidant when a child needs to talk. I just keep the schools neat and clean, ready to learn. I just listen without judgment. I just answer the phone to make sure important information is communicated about your child's needs. I just encourage children to be leaders. I just help your child reach their dreams. I just act as a dietitian to provide meals or special diets throughout the day. I just facilitate family cohesiveness by sending emails to parents and guardians with schedules, events, lists, observations, and information to make sure families can celebrate students' successes and efforts. I just make a difference each day. I just know that children are the future, and the future starts in our schools, in our classrooms, and in our offices. I just support children in each and every way. So I guess when somebody calls me just a teacher, I am, just a teacher because their child deserves it. I am sure there are many things that all of you do that I didn't convey. No, we know you do those things. I hope you all smile and laugh a lot this year. I hope you get to know at least one personal thing about each of your students. I hope you make new colleague friends. I hope you learn something new and be just a State College Area School District employee. Go and be great. Make it the best year ever.